Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Broken Brian. And today we are going to be looking at the new announcement that Nintendo made this morning. And a lot of people have already talked about it, but I got a little. I want to give my 2 cents because it's not quite what everyone says, but Nintendo has gone woke in a good way. And they have released the Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo. And this is a Nintendo alarm clock with Nintendo game sounds. And we'll watch the trailer here in a second. Now, I'm not going to lie, right off the bat, and I hope my son is not watching this because I already purchased this for him for Christmas. He's going to love it. He is a huge Nintendo fan like me, and absolutely, he's going to love this thing. And if he doesn't, I'm going to put it in my room, and I'm absolutely going to love this thing. This will be my backup alarm, my real alarm. I mean, I'm one of those people that I bought the loudest alarm clock because it's got to be grating and appalling to wake me up and get me out of bed. So, but this is a fun alarm clock, period, hands down. But let's watch the trailer and see why some people think this is cringe and some people have problems with it and why I don't. Now, to purchase this, I will start to say, you have to have a Nintendo Switch Online account, which means you pay for the online Switch subscription, which gives you backups and access to other games and the catalog for the retro games and things like that. I have it, yes, primarily for the backup situation. But let's take a look at the trailer and really just kind of break down what's going on and what we see and why, and just the good and the bad of it. All right, let's take a look.
This is Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, an interactive alarm clock that's out of the ordinary. Let's see what it's like to wake up with Alarmo. Oh, do you hear that? The alarm is going off. But Alarmo doesn't just play music to start your day. That's right. It responds to your body's movement with game sounds. Like here, with the sound of coins from Super Mario Odyssey.
Now, it's detecting your movement in bed, and that I get it. That can be a little cringy, but I mean, when you think about all the smart devices in your home that have their microphone constantly on, listening to everything you do, yes. And then, yes, I absolutely see something for adults. I'm not going to say it, but as long as I stay silent and pause, I'm sure you're getting it. So, moving right along.
Or here.
So we've got Splatoon,
With the
Mario
sound of
Odyssey.
ink splats from Splatoon 3. And here, from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. The music combines with sound effects created by your movement, so you can start the day feeling like you're in the kingdom of Hyrule.
If I can start my day off with the Zelda soundtrack and the sound of me picking up rupees, I'm gonna have a good day. I'm just sorry. I'm gonna have a good day. I'm just saying.
And when you get out of bed, oh, a fanfare plays and the alarm comes to an end.
I will address that no one actually sleeps like that. No one actually wakes up in a well-made, still covered bed. I haven't in my 43 years of living have I ever had that happen. Um, yeah, but it's a commercial. It's a commercial. But I'm just like, I always hate that fact. It's like, oh, look at all the nice sleeping people. No, let's have the blanket wadded up around one underneath one arm and one leg sticking out and some random pillow just floating around on top of the bed. Yeah, that's how people sleep. But that's me.
You see, Alarmo detects movement with its motion sensor and responds to your actions with sounds. When you get out of bed, Alarmo stops automatically without you needing to touch it. Keep in mind, though, the alarm will get more intense the longer it takes for you to get up. So, rise and shine.
That's kind of cool.
You can set an alarm inspired by 5 games.
But I also have to admit, I don't know. I think when I watched this first time, I don't think they even mentioned a snooze, but we'll see. Maybe hit the top and it snoozes, but they don't mention it in this commercials, but we'll see.
Super Mario Odyssey. Pikmin 4. Splatoon 3. Ring Fit Adventure. Uh-oh.
This is a weird choice for me. Uh, I know a lot of people own Switches and a lot of people that are into fitness. I know of all of those, I know one person that owns Ring Fit. One. So I was like, really? This seems like a weird choice, but okay. I don't know how popular it is, but I don't know anybody that does Ring Fit. But that's a weird choice for me. I wouldn't have chosen that.
I knew these guys would show up.
And The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Heck yeah, of course. Wake up, Link. Heck yeah.
Each game features 7 alarm varieties, known as scenes. And they all have their own combination of music and sounds. And when you connect to the internet, you can get more alarms as free updates.
I will say this. I showed this to a friend of mine this evening, and she was like, "Oh, I know you're getting." I was like, "Yeah, I already ordered one," and she saw that Animal Crossing was going to be that, and she goes, "Okay, I might order that one then." She was like, "Yeah, I probably won't order this," but the Animal Crossing sold her on it, and I was like, "Yeah, plus Mario Kart, that's going to be fun too. I can't wait to see what that one is."
As they become available. Besides the alarm function, Alarmo is packed with features to support you throughout the day, such as sleepy sounds, which play when you get into bed and help you wind down. Records, which keep a log of your sleep and movement while in bed.
Now, I'm going to stop here just because a lot of what I heard a couple people say is like, hey, this is exactly what smartphones do. Well, I don't own a smartwatch. I don't have the Galaxy Ring to wear to monitor sleep and all that. I don't like to wear things. I can't wear things when I sleep. That was ingrained in me as a child. Like, I wear nothing jewelry related. Like, I won't wear a necklace. I won't wear a watch. Nothing, rings, nothing, because just the fear of it cutting off circulation to a certain body part that was ingrained in me as a child still affects me today. I don't let my kids do it, and oh, well, you can do all this through a smartphone, and you can set alarms. And I was like, yes, you can. And here's the thing, um, I don't use my phone that way. My phone and my kids' phones are set up from 10 to 7 is do not disturb. No sounds will come from our phones from any notifications, any rings, any nothing. 10 to 7. That is that is rest time. If you need to be talk to somebody, you have to contact them. They don't contact you. So it is designed for us to rest and relax at the end of the day, and for people not to wake me up. And I used to be the person, hey, you can call me anytime, day or night. And then it got to the point where I'm like, I need my sleep and I need my sanity, or I'm useless to everyone. So 10 to 7, you're not getting me on the phone. You're just not. You can, I may be up and on my computer, and you can contact me that way, but you're not doing it through my phone. Just not. So that's how I use. I don't use my smartphone that way, and I know other people do, and that's fine. Great. This isn't for you. This is a huge Nintendo nerd item. This is not for the general public. I mean, you already have to have a subscription to get to it. These are people that are just. This is like. This is the special item for us Nintendo nerds out there. It really is. It's not for everybody.
And Hourly Chime, which features various Nintendo characters signaling the top of the hour. Add some play to the start of your day. Alarmo. For a limited time, Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo is only available for purchase online by paid Nintendo Switch Online members in the US and Canada. Starting today, Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo will also be available to purchase in person at the Nintendo New York store while supplies last.
So it's a very limited release. This is not something that's going to be everywhere. And that's okay because it really isn't. This is kind of a hey, we want to do something cool for the I was about to say Super Nintendo fans, but the Nintendo fans that are just obsessed with Nintendo. This is for us. This is America and Canada. This isn't even a Japan release. This is a North American release, and it's kind of this is fun. This is cool. Is this going to be my primary alarm clock? Of course not. But is it a fun thing to have? Absolutely. This would just be something fun to have and set a random alarm for like dinner or something in the living room and have it go off, or something, just something fun. It doesn't have to be used in the bedroom as intended. You can use it elsewhere. You can have fun with it. Just the hourly chimes, that's cool. Just having that sitting by the switch next to your TV, just have the time, just ding ding, whatever. That's awesome. This is for Nintendo fans. This isn't for everyday people that just like, oh, I want something that's Nintendo. No, this is definitely for a target audience, and that's okay. And you can absolutely make fun of it because there's a lot of cringe stuff and there's a lot of funny stuff to make fun of. Don't get me wrong, absolutely. But it after watching it, I immediately went to Nintendo sites and purchased one for my little boy, who's not little anymore, but he's going to love it. I'm pretty sure he's either going to pick Pikmin or Zelda. He may pick Mario. I don't know. But those are the three he's just going to pick, I'm sure. And if he decides he doesn't want it, fine. It's mine. I'll gladly put it in my room. I don't care. This is just like this is for the Nintendo nerd in me, and this is for who it's for. The Nintendo nerds that are just absolutely. This are people like, oh yeah, I got a Switch and I play games on it. No, this is for like, I grew up with the NES, and I have never left Nintendo, and that's who this is for. Just us big old Nintendo nerds, lifelong Nintendo nerds, and even the younger Nintendo nerds are just like, yeah. So this isn't for everybody, but this is for a lot of people. And don't get me wrong, I think some of it's kind of cool. I think some of the sleeping tracking features, if that wasn't in there, that wouldn't even bother me. I was just kind of like, I just think it's cool, fun to have. It's going to be one of those, absolutely. I can't wait for it to get here. I can't wait to, I want to play with it when my son's not here. I'm going to put it in my room for a little bit and play with it, It's going to be fun. It's going to be a cool thing to have in the house. And some people love it, some people won't. But I'm here to tell you, yes, it's not for everybody, but it's definitely for a big old Nintendo nerd like me, and a big old Nintendo nerd like my son. So absolutely, my family is getting one in the house for sure. And depending on how long this goes, we may get another one too. So I just love this thing, and I just, this is just one of those. Yeah, it's not for everybody, and I get it, but it is for me, and hopefully, it's for some of you. Some of you may have missed this. Some of you may not follow people that talk about this stuff, but I'm glad I'm able to tell you and inform you about what's going on. So until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.